Hello, everybody. You have no idea how tight that was, but I'm back and I'm here, and we are back with a watch along here, a Saturday night watch along. Saturday nights, all right for fighting, it's all right for watching football as well. Clip that one out in the accidental partridge bracket. It is Swansea versus Birmingham, and it is the final game of round 27 in the EFL Championship. And some big wins already. Let's just quickly whack through all of those. Last night, last minute, West Brom 2, Middlesbrough 3. Middlesbrough set the precedent for the top six, where pretty much everybody has won in round 27, including Coventry 2, Leicester 1. Sky Blues come from behind. They keep up the pace at the top of the table, because also Ipswich Town 3, Blackburn 0. That means the top 3 all won. And Watford 0, Millwall 2 means the top 4 all won this weekend. Charlton 1, Sheffield United 0. That's a big result for the Addicts. Oxford 0, Bristol City 0. Point for Matt Bloomfield on debut. Preston 0, Derby 1. A bad weekend to lose if you're Preston. Everybody else won up at the top there. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Pompey 1. No double over Pompey for Wednesday. No first home win of the season. A great win for Hull at the top. Everybody won other than Preston, didn't they? Southampton 1, Hull 2. The troubles for Tonda Eka continue. Stoke 0, QPR 0. And we are still going in Wrexham 1, Norwich 2. That game has not yet finished. Let's get straight in here with a like spike, and then we'll talk a bit more about Swansea Birmingham. I do want to have a quick look at the league table going into this one as well. But wherever you are watching, we're always trying to get to 50 likes before the game starts. Do hit that thumbs up button right now. You've got 11 seconds. This is a like spike. Thank you, everybody, for your wonderful support, especially if you were here last night as well, which I know a lot of you probably were. Plenty of watch-alongs coming up this week, 3-game week in the Championship. We are up 15 likes already, so let's get that pushing towards 50 as this show goes on. You can support the channel in many different ways. Interact, talk to me in the comments, keep that chat going, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Why the hell not? And you can donate. We have a super chat target, and we are off and running. It's a big thank you to Graham, our first of 5 super chats we need today to hit the super chat target. Come on, you blue boys. Keep right on. A Birmingham fan there, Graham. I think he had a message there as well. There you go, Graham. Watching on Sky. Don't think we'll get much today, down to the bare bones. We'll get injury news and team news in just a jiffy. But huge thank you to Graham for getting us off and running. And Kelly is in as well. Tough loss for the Red Dragons at home. Am I going to either of the Wrexham Ipswich games at the Carras in February? 2 in a week. Watch this space. Leave it with me, although one has just been moved to a Friday night. And Kelly, thank you as ever for your support there. $5 on the super chat there. We are 2 for 5. Thank you to Graham and to Kelly. Very kind indeed. If you get the other 3 super chats in, I'll shut up about it. But it does really help. We spoke a lot yesterday about my tax bill, which has just been paid. So it's all part of the self-employed deal here. If you can support, it'll always be free here, but if you can support, it is a big help. Right. Let me just have a quick bang through the league table, and then we're going to look at the teams. So round 27 is 11 out of 12 games done. So it's as you were with the top 4. Maybe we can talk about a bit more of a rising tide, given everybody's won on the same week. Coventry still over 2 points per game on 55. Middlesbrough 5 points back on 49. Sorry, 6 points back on 49. Ipswich a further 2 points back, so they're 2 off Borough. They are 8 off Coventry, but Ipswich Town have that game in hand against Pompey early in February. Millwall are keeping pace. They are 1 point off Ipswich, and Hull are keeping pace with Millwall. They are 2 points off the Lions. All 5 of those sides won. For these two today, Birmingham and Swansea, a Blues win would take them above Leicester City into 13th. A Swans win would take them above Birmingham City into 14th. Let's get into the team news as usual. Let me know who you're looking forward to seeing playing and who are your match winners. Here come the lineups. First of all, before we get to team news, thank you, Matty, legend, £2 on the super chat. Keep it on. 2-1 Birmingham today. Need a good performance. We'll go to predictions in just a jiffy. Let's get into team news here. We're actually seeing some of the goals, which is lovely. That's the Pompey winning goal from Segacic earlier today. I think we're going to get the Norwich winning goal by the red-hot Javon Makama. That helps when your star strikers banished to play with the reserves, isn't it? We're going to see... Oh, don't pass that back there. Oh, it's going to be a horrible goal conceded by Southampton. Their fans have seen that before. Drilled neatly into the top corner by Kyle Joseph. Here comes the Derby win. A great win for them at Preston. Powerful header into the ground. It's Agyemang again with that winning goal in front of that away end at Deepdale. That is all we are going to see because we're having a light show at Swansea of all things. Right, team news here. Sorry, let me press the correct buttons on my iPad and then I can tell you that Swansea line up with Lawrence Vigouroux in goal. Galbraith and Timon, fullbacks, Burgess and Cabango, centre-backs, Franco, Vidal and Fulton, central, Ronald and Iom wide, Vipotnik, the hot hand up front for the Swans. For Birmingham City, Beadle in goal, Iwata and Wagner are the full-backs, Neumann and Clara centre-backs, Doyle and Paik in the central midfield, Robertson, Kumas wide, Koyogo off, Dukes up top, so no Jay Stansfield. Benches for Swans, Fisher, Ward, Key, Cullen, Yalkue, Stamanic, Cooper, Wales and Inusa. For Birmingham, Allsop, Samsted, Burrell, Isiki, Fujimoto, Maswi, Williamson, Stansfield, Wright. A little bit loose and lacking maybe on the bench there, Birmingham. A few injury problems to say the least. Right. Shall we go to predictions? I'm going to try and move this on so I actually get to kick off in time today. Before we go to predictions, let me tell you what the poll on the always wonderful community tab on the Benjamin Bloom Football channel says. Only 547 votes there. We normally get more than that, but ho-hum, we have a decisive winner anyway. 22% say a draw, 33% say a Swansea win, which leaves 44% backing a Birmingham City win in this one. But what say you lot? Who's going to win the game? Get your predictions in. I just need a scoreline. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be clever. Just write me the score and we'll read them together. Get your predictions in for me. You've got 24 seconds. Go. Right, what are you lot saying in the predictions? I'll start here at 5:23 p.m. with Kieran. If yours is above that, copy and paste it and stick it in again. He goes 3-0 Blues. Danny 2-1 Swans. Matty 2-1 Birmingham. Damsido 2-0 Birmingham. 1-1 for Steve. Dania 0. Effin 0. What else have we got here? Dave 2-1 Blues. Izzy 2-1 Swans. Andy Desmond. Leave our statues alone. 2-1 Blues. Don't touch his statues, whatever you do. Paul 3-2 Blues. Issa, let me know how you like your name pronounced. 3-0 Blues. Everyone's on Birmingham here. Interesting. Swansea are good at home. Birmingham aren't great away from home. Although they did have a good performance last time out against Coventry, didn't they? But that was at Knighthead, St Andrews, whatever you want to call it these days. Right. Players are out, ready to go. I think I'm just about ready. I went to Enid's dance thing today, which, would you believe, took 5 hours out of my day. I love my daughter, but does a dance performance need to last for five? It didn't last for 5 hours, but they had to be there an hour early, and then you have to wait. The doors open, and then that's half hour, and then it's an hour, and then the interval runs long, and then they give out 500 certificates at the end of the thing, and then you have to get home, and it's 5 hours later. What you gonna do? Hey, Birmingham players in a huddle. Listening to Captain Clara there. Last instructions from the Birmingham skipper there. Vitor Matos won 5 of his 10 championship games in charge of Swans. He's won 4 in a row in the EFL at the Swansea.com. Bit of a fortress. Richard, comfortable for ITFC versus Blackburn. Wonder if there could be some more manager exits this weekend. Remember, we're in a 3-game week, Rich, so maybe they wait till the end of the week. Eka at Southampton surely under pressure. Never appoint a caretaker. Is that like never trust Stoke? Never appoint a caretaker. The formal rules of the EFL Championship. We are about to get going. I'm really, really pleased to have you all here with me. Let's go for comments on screen here until, like when you're at school, somebody ruins it for everybody else. There we go. Go on, Andy. Good win for the Rams. Very good win for the Rams. Bad defeat that for Preston, given everybody else won up at the top of the table. Wrexham only loses. Great win for Derby. Thank you, Andy, for the super chat. We have 4 out of 5. Only one more to go, and we've hit the target. We are off and running at the Swansea.com. James Beadle boots the ball down the pitch. And here we go. Let me fix the clock up. I think I've done that far more efficiently than we did it yesterday. Can I put my philosophical hat on? Of course you can. Seeing your daughter's dance performance is worth more than watching a million football games. Of course it is. Right. Millwall, very good. It's a great win for Millwall. Longest undefeated streak in the league. Watford. Millwall go there. Win the game. Right, one more comment. Great opportunity for Hull to get a bit of a buffer over Preston. Good point. Danny agreed on all counts. Right, let's get in to this. Feels like about the 1,000th time this season we've done Birmingham. Very, very familiar with them. We did Swansea fairly recently against Wrexham, didn't we? Can she dance at a cold night in Stoke, though? I'm not sure she can. Not sure she could dance at a warm theatre in Bedford. But she's only 4. So it's all about the joining in at this stage, isn't it? And the enjoyment and being in a team and all of those lovely things that you learn when you're a little kid. But she did very well. Bless her. I had to take my professional musician hat off and just enjoy it for what it is. Galbraith to Cabango. Birmingham not pressing the Swans centre backs. Burgess. Timon. Pretty patterns, but given straight back to Birmingham. Iwata knocks it into the front. I wonder how close Kyogo will get to Dukes. How much of a front two that will look. Timon's kept that in and then given it straight to Pat Roberts. Oh, come on, guys. Errant. Iom nicks it. He drifts from the Swans left into the centre circle. And a jolly messy first 2 minutes of this. But here comes Swansea building down the left. Eom's found his position again that side. Fulton. Galbraith, uncharacteristic heavy touch from him. Gotten away with it. And Cabango draws a foul off Lewis Kumas. Fulton back to Cabango. Birmingham do press this time. And Galbraith, who's got so much quality, a central midfielder essentially playing at right back. Every time he steps in, you're not worried what he's going to do. Eom, big one, back post. Headed back into the middle. Franco heads it on for Potnick. Knocked back. Fulton hits the shot, blocked. This is good from Swansea. Franco in low, cleared away. Excellent from the Swans. Keeping the pressure on. Galbraith. Swansea the better side in this opening 3 minutes. Tried to arrow it through there. Fulton. Comes straight back. Swansea having all of the ball. Attack against defence training session thus far. No chances made though. There's a big boomer out to the right wing. Ronald takes it well. Birmingham can't get the ball here. Swansea having to be patient. Birmingham having to be even more patient. Eom. Oh, beats Roberts easily there. Winger on winger. Timon. Vidal. Burgess to Cabango. They've racked up a load of passes here, Swansea, haven't they? Someone will very flippantly say they haven't had any shots yet, but, you know, you can start softening the team up by moving them around, getting them on the back foot. Foul by Vidal. And if I'm Birmingham, I reset and I try and stick a few passes together after this. Five gone. All Swansea. Iwata limping there. Did Vidal stand on his foot? Well, I think we've hit our super chat target. There we go. HXY Don. Thank you so much. Ooh. After all that possession, ball falls to Dukes in the box there. Swings back the half volley over his shoulder. It's not the worst effort you've ever seen, is it? Hooked volley. Vigarou's probably got it covered. But, as is oft discussed, possession may be 9/10 of the law, but you need some shots to score some goals, right? Thank you, HXY Don. I think you put a message here. There you go. Come on, Blues. Lee, thank you so much. Boom. M69 Derby. Tick. What does 4 of 6 mean? You beaten them 4 times out of 6, is that right? I don't know. Thanks for the super chat, though. Oh, here's Kyogo in the box. He's too slow there, isn't he? Tries to take his time to spin and hit the shot. Cross goes in, back stick. Vigarou catches it. Birmingham coming into the game after barely being able to touch the ball for the first 5 minutes of this one. We've hit the super chat target, guys. Thank you very, very much, all those who helped out with that. We do not need any more super chats. Please save them. We will be, we're going to be doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, I think. Is that right? No, it's not this week where Coventry Norwich play on Monday, is it? Is it? I can't remember. Here come Swansea. Eom hits the shot straight down Beadle's throat. Just steps in off the left, curls the shot. I've seen many shots in my life. That was one of them. Oh, Lee's going all in for the Chinese. Let us know what's in the order, Lee. You love to see it. Burgess, across the pitch. I think it was meant for Cabango. Goes all the way through to Galbraith. Nice bit of ebb and flow to this game, I have to say. Galbraith again. He's popped up over on the left-hand side this time. Headed out by Clara. How on earth there's a little insect in the middle of January in my office? I have no clue. Clara hooks that clear. We did see Birmingham less possession heavy last time, so maybe they'll be happy to hit the channels, hit the front men, have less percent of the ball, but more chances. That'll be the plan, won't it? HXY, I can't read that. Getting a Mackie D's, 20 nuggets. Ah, love that. I reckon I could eat 20 nuggets in... I could do that in 2 minutes, do you reckon? Disgusting. Camera on Jay Stansfield there, who you can only assume is being rested at the start of a 3-game week. Roberts hits the shot, blocked. It's going to be a corner, though, to Birmingham. Bring the centre-halves up for this one. Tommy Doyle is going to swing this in with the left foot. Clara and Neumann are large men. So is Marvin Dukes. You find one of them. Oh, no. Oh, clever. Oh, clever set play there. It went in low, bounced in. It was Pike on the near post, wasn't it? Directs the shot goalwards. Good corner, that. Seemed to catch Swansea out. He gets something on it. Might have hit his knee or something. Directs it goalwards, bounces up at him. House curry with egg fried rice. Tremendous. Saturday night takeaway, as the great Anton Deck say. In comes another corner back stick. All Vigorous spillage. No foul on him. But Eom is going to clear it. Pike was the last man there. He wins the header. Not messing with that, is he? Not messing with that at all. What's going on here? Wagner hit the deck. He wanted a foul. He didn't get one. Timon knocks that in to Burgess, to Cabango. Swansea racking up the possession so far, 66%. That may be a laggy stat, but it kind of proves my point that Swans having the majority of the ball so far in this one. It remains 0-0. Cabango to Galbraith. Franco's found a pocket wide right. Vidal down the line. Out of play. Throw in to Birmingham. The pattern of the game is that Swansea are the protagonists thus far. Birmingham, so to speak, playing off Swansea, looking to counter-attack as Swansea build. Worked for them against Coventry in the last game. Cabango. Going to try and run out of defence. Done well, actually. He's carried this probably 20, 30 metres there. And then switches it out to Timon at left back. Yeah. I must say, a fair bit of the Swansea passing is just in front of Birmingham, who are in a 4-3-3 shape there without the ball. Roberts has just tucked back and they're into a 4-4-2 shape. And it's not going to be that much danger. They just hit Vipotnik there with a long ball. That might move them quicker into that attacking third. But it goes through to James Beadle. Neumann. Straight in the front to Kyogo. There's poor ball. Through to Vigoro. And Birmingham, having won the ball back, give it straight back in not very many touches. Galbraith. That's not the best minutes football I've ever seen. Long ball forward from Birmingham, straight through to the keeper. Reset, long ball forward from Swansea, straight through to the keeper. So we try again, lads. Wagner. Oh, it's open for Iwata. If they could have found him at fullback. Roberts tries to ping it over that way. There was a ball on there. Iwata had seemingly half the pitch open to him there, but they couldn't find him, making a run on from right back. Ronaldo slipped this through. Iom into the box, sorts his feet out, drills it goalwards wide of the post. Best chance of the game there falls to Swansea. Now, Ion makes the run early here. Ronaldo does pretty well, actually, because you think he could have gone there. Looks onside. It's tight. Doesn't do a lot wrong, does he? Neumann tracks back with him. In fact, that comes off Phil Neumann, doesn't it? For a corner. I thought he just dragged that one wide. I don't know where the shot was actually going. Deflects wide of the post. Well played, Ronaldo, actually. Nice direct wing play from him. Got it, dribbled, made a chance. Happy days. Corner, Swansea. In it goes. Beadle, double hands. Gets the punch out. Vidal crosses from the back corner of the box. It's flicked goalwards on the near post by... it wasn't Vipotnik at all, was it? It was Jay Fulton. Up and... not even over. Wide. Nil-nil. 16 gone. Swansea having the better of it. Iom there with the best opening there. Neumann getting the block on. Iwata knocks it back to Neumann. Clara. Wagner. Oh, nice little slide in behind. Kumas into the box, knocks it back. Dukes takes a touch, hits the shot. Big block there. I think it was Fulton. Good bit of defending, and we're going to get a restart. You take it in the face. Chance. for Marvin Dukes there. Nicely worked down that left-hand side. Kumas with the cutback. Touch by Dukes. And ouch. A smack in the mouth. There, Dukes apologises. He was just shooting at goal. Fulton, who'd slipped over, took it full in the kisser, didn't he? Ouch. But he makes the block. Uncontested bounce for Swansea. And it is knocked back to Lawrence Vigouroux as we come up 18 minutes in this one. Swansea 0, Birmingham 0. Swansea, I'd say, are edging it, aren't they? But Birmingham are in the game, which they weren't for the first 5 minutes. It's more ding-dong now. Ding-dong. Cabango. Had so much of the ball at centre-back, haven't they, Swans? Still 64% up on the possession. It's dropped by 2. Oh, Doyle, don't lose that there. Eom hits the shot over the bar. It's poor from Doyle. It's his feet all in a muddle. In a very silly place as well. Ji-sung Eom nicks it off him. Smacks it high and not very handsome over the crossbar. He looks lively down the left wing for Swansea. Given away by Birmingham. Timon pounces on it. Vitor Matos looks pleased with how quickly Swansea are able to win the ball back there. What are they going to do with it? Now they've got it. Cabango out to Ronald. Galbraith. So wide wingers, narrow fullbacks again. Franco. Ronald. Oh, don't lose that there. Keep saying that, don't I? Birmingham keep nicking the ball in advantageous positions. Oh, Ronald's nicked that nicely. Vipotnik's right in the middle. And there is the opening goal. It's well worked by Swansea. They win the ball back and they attack super quickly. Ronald down the right-hand side. He crosses it. Vipotnik had made the run. And Vipotnik does not miss. Does he? Franco's getting slapped on the back. Maybe it was him down the right-hand side. But Vipotnik is most definitely the goal scorer. And it is Swansea 1, Birmingham City 0. It's a good goal, that, wasn't it? Looked like Birmingham were going to win it back. And he just nips in front there, Franco. It's a really good assist, isn't it? Vipotnik just has to get something good on that. Wagner's caught out at left back. And Vipotnik plays that 6-yard box, penalty box rather, really well. Beadle was a bit unlucky. Comes out to make the save, and strong favourite Vipotnik. He still gets something on it, Beadle, but Vipotnik sticks it in the net. 11th championship goal this season for Zan Vipotnik. Blues always struggle in the first 20 minutes. Well, there you go. That goal has probably gone in on minute 20, hasn't it? Yeah, forgive me. It wasn't Ronaldo on the right wing. It was Franco, who nicked that very nicely away from Kai Wagner. And then as soon as you saw it developing, you knew that Vipotnik had the run on the centre-backs there. And any type of decent cross was going to give him a big chance. Sky telling us Zan Vipotnik has scored 39% of Swansea's goals. How about that? And he is tracking. Is he tracking for 20? Be close, won't it? Midway through the first half now, 22.5 up. Swansea just taking the lead there. They'd been pretty productive, hadn't they, Swans? I think if someone was going to take the lead, Swansea may be the more deserving in the opening going here. Iwata down the line from the throw, and Kyogo sticks it in the box. Ben Cabango just sticks his foot through it and gets it out of dodge. Iwata with the throw in. Dukes, Iwata. Pike tries to slip it in. Swansea clear their lines. Nice take by Vipotnik. Funny bounce, and Doyle is able to win it back. Franco's been whistled after his excellent assist. Wagner on the deck again. He wanted that foul 10 minutes ago, didn't he? He's got this one. In the important battle, though, Franco won it. Nicked ahead and managed to set up Vipotnik for the opener. Iwata. Shepherded out by Galbraith, and it's going to be a Swansea throw-in. Which Josh Timon will take. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Make sure you've hit the thumbs up button if you are here live in the stream, and make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Kumas had a run there. Didn't manage to get past his man. It would have opened up if he'd won that 1v1 with Ethan Galbraith, but the central midfielder come right back, nicked it away. A useful interception, let's just say. Long one in for Kyogo. Cleared away. Wagner wins the throw-in. Over near halfway down the left-hand side. He's going to take it himself. The German left-back with an assist in his first game and a goal in his second. Although his contribution in defending the opening goal is one he's not going to like to watch again. 50-50 there, and Franco just reads it, doesn't he? Gets there ahead of Wagner, knocks it past him, and 5 seconds later the ball is in the back of the net. There's one in for Kyogo. Burgess wins it in the air. Oh, lovely flick by Fulton onto Vidal. There's going to be a yellow card coming out, is there? Foul by Pake. I think if Vidal goes down early while the rugby tackle foul is happening, yellow card comes out there. Just lets him go in time. Ref pulls it back. Forest Arsenal 0-0 in the Premier League, if you like that sort of thing. Never knew we were misled so much. How long's he been out for then? A fair while by the sounds of it. It's going to be a restart for Birmingham. Chris Davis is going to have to win from behind here. And Beadle is going to take the restart. Goes in long. Swansea clear their lines. And game just not settling at the moment, is it? Which I guess Swansea will be more happy about. Vidal. Burgess. Vidal through the lines. Nice ball. Timon swings that back post. It's going to be kept in by Ronald. Galbraith. Oh, well worked. They're into the box. Shot curl. Tipped onto the crossbar by Beadle. Wow. Superb play all round there by attack and keeper. Franco with the shot. It was really nicely worked by Swansea. Played some good stuff here today. Look at this. Whoop. Outside, inside USA. Decent hit. Beadle tips it onto the bar. Good save, keeper. It's going to be a restart. Corner for Swansea. Timon. Eom versus Kyogo. Oh, gets the cross in. Oh, it got glanced to the back post as well. Chance there for Swansea again, who look the more likely to score the next goal in this game, don't they? Who glances this then on the near post? Eom puts it in. Yeah, I think it comes off Clara, doesn't it? The Birmingham captain. As we come up 30 minutes. Clara heads that one out into touch. And Swansea played well in this one so far, haven't they? Yeah, stats tell us that Swansea have had 63% possession, lead 1-0, and Birmingham have had no shots on target. Hayden, this is going to be a repeat of the Watford away game if we aren't careful. I think that ended 3-0, didn't it, with Tom Ince nabbing a hat-trick, as you do sometimes. Not many times in your career. Unless you're Messi or Ronaldo. Or Alan Shearer, I think. Look it up. I think he got 6 in one season or something. I think Premier League might still have been 42 games at that point, though. The Master. Galbraith. Goes out wide. Franco leaves it for Ronald. Galbraith again. Cabango. Oh, there's one in the channel. Franco again. This is where the goal came from. Oh, he's put another good cross in. Vipotnik gambled on the near post. Neumann had to play the ball there. Could have gone anywhere. Goes out for a corner. Nice link up. Again, Vipotnik clever. Standing in an offside position. Waits for Franco to make the run. Gets himself back onside. Tries to go blindside on Phil Neumann. Who, yeah, just gets a thigh on that one. Corner for the Swans. And it comes left-footed. Ooh, chance. Headed down. No decision there. We all fall down. Cabango. I know he's moving backwards there, but that's a good chance. Couldn't quite ever get his balance, could he? Running with Pake. Kind of leans on him, and Cabango then gets no power on the header. Kind of bounces it down into the ground and up and over. Should I say gets no direction really on the header. Got enough power to bounce it over the crossbar, didn't he? Keep comments coming, you lot. Thank you in the chat to our wonderful, wonderful super chatters. We've already had 6 and we had a target for 5. So we are all good there. And it's been all good in the Championship so far this round for 5 of the top 6 teams. Coventry 1, Borough 1, Ipswich 1, Millwall 1, and Hull 1. Swansea are following suit here. Swans 1, Birmingham 0, Vipotnik on 21 minutes. Roberts, reverse ball. Couldn't get through that time. Roberts was trying to start something again. Vidal slides in. Franco's just fixed his contact lens and comes back into the game. Clara. Wagner. Back to Clara. Ben, can you play left centre back? Yes, but I'm very expensive. Oh, Dukes. Nice idea that. Koyogo made the run. Dukes is trying to poke it over the top there. Would have been a lovely goal if he'd got that through. Birmingham still pushing on now. Whacked across his first time from the right-hand side. Good clearance. Burgess centrally with Koyogo breathing down his neck. It's gone into the back stick again. Cleared out by Ronald. Throw in to Birmingham. Adam, why do you think we're so bad away compared to our home matches? No idea. Just doesn't seem to work away from home. That's lifted to the back post, but it was on a half volley. You can quite control the power on the cross, and out it goes for a goal kick to Swansea, which is knocked by Cabango to keeper Vigoro, and Burgess plays it out. Don't lose that there. And they have lost that there. Birmingham pressing in. Ball out of play. Iwata throw in right hand side. Name your price, we'll pay it. Okay. Negotiate. I'd last all of 2 minutes playing centre back in the Championship, wouldn't I? Goodness me, imagine that. Although teams play with 10 men, don't I? Don't they? Sorry. Iom. Fulton. Vigouroux back on the ball inside his own box. Swansea have had plenty of it in this first half. And not only that, they have not conceded a shot on target. Dukes, remember, swivelling and hitting that half volley wide of the post. Here's Franco. Oh, into the box they come. Drilled by Ronald over the crossbar. Chris, Ben, would you have preferred to be a rock star or a top footballer? Yeah, rock star for sure. Career lasts longer, doesn't it? Or can last longer. I don't know. Both sound kind of stressful at my age now. Dempsey, though, got a dash. Catch you soon, matey. We'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Plenty going on the channel here. When is that Coventry Norwich game on a Monday? Is that at the back end of this 3-game week coming? Let me have a look. Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, there's a game on Sunday as well. Pompey Southampton. So if we're really on it this week, guys, really on it, we could do watch-alongs last night, today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Huh. And I might just try. Be fun, wouldn't it, hey? Don't put yourself down. It'd be like 10.5 on the pitch. Well, there you go. I'd run around. How long for? I don't know. I'd imagine Championship strikers might bully me. Corner. Birmingham. We're having this boring thing with the ball overhanging the quadrant, which some football fans get maybe slightly too emotional about. What are you going to do? Cleared away, back to Doyle, heads it back to Wagner, spooned up in the air. It's back on halfway, but I think it'd already gone out before Galbraith hooked it in. Here's Iwata. Ian, greetings from a Coventry fan. Thoughts on the top three today in the Championship? I'll give them in good detail, Ian, tomorrow on Hot Takes. If I'm organised, should be out about 9:45. If I'm not, it'll be after then. Throw in Swansea as we come up 5 to half time. Swansea probably decent value for their lead. Vidal. Back into the centre backs. Owain, thank you so much. Just happened to be up at 2 a.m. and notice your live stream. Love the commentary. As always, thank you very much, Owain. That says $100. I don't know what type of dollar, but that sounds very kind. So I'll say a huge thank you. We've already hit our super chat target, but that might be a nice one. So really appreciate that, matey. I think Owain has contributed many times before. Oh, into the box come Birmingham. Roberts drills it left-footed first time over the bar, and they still haven't had a shot on target, Blues. It's good work down the left. Their best two moments have come from Lewis Kumas down the left, cutting the ball back, haven't they? Shot blocked when it smacked. They've got hit in the face, Fulton. And this time, Roberts arriving, puts it over the bar. But yeah, that little battle, it's Galbraith and Kumas. If they do get the ball early in behind Galbraith, Kumas is rapid, isn't he? Completed Chinese takeaway. Unbelievable scenes. Get it down, yeah. I think Sky are just catching up on what we've got there. 0 shots on target for Birmingham. At their worst, Birmingham this season, we've discussed them having, well, not even that many shots, but having very few shots on target. There's that run of games where they only had sort of 3 or 4 shots in 3 or 4 games or something of that nature. If Kyogo scores, Chinese is on Ben. I haven't agreed to this. Chinese has to come from 9th Kitchen in Wilstead, just down the road from where I live. That's our go-to here. Do you know what, actually, guys? I think it's Chinese next Saturday. I am excited. Oh, there's one knocked forward early for Kyogo to chase. Tries to pull it down out of the sky. Knocks it back to Roberts off a deflection off Cam Burgess. And Swansea clear their lines. I mean, Kyogo made a good go at that. They have, as in the game against Coventry, played the direct ball quite nicely, Birmingham, haven't they? In fact, those 3 openings, the 2 with Kumas going down the left and the one for Dukes where the ball is just knocked in long, are all examples of that. So they are dangerous, aren't they? Going direct, Birmingham. But they've still had no shots on target, which is an issue. I got issues. Doyle. Big booming switch of play. Great ball. Love it. Oh, Kumas tries to turn inside. He's too quick for himself there. Slips over. Looked like he'd done his man. Here's a counter, though. And here comes Swansea down the right. Ronald powering forward and into the box. Cross is deflected. Looking for Vipotnik near post. Cleared away. And Wagner, the Birmingham left back, is a progressive fullback. But they are going to be open down that side, aren't they? If he's going forward. Great run into the box, wasn't it? Ronald. I think it was him this time. And it's already been proven that if you make space down one of the sides and you give Vipotnik good service, he will probably score. And that's what separates the 2 sides here thus far, as we find out how much stoppage time there's going to be. What, 3? 2? What you got to tell us? 3. I was right the first time. Beadle to Neumann. Iwata. It's getting cold in here. It's getting hot in here. I am getting so hot. I'm not going to take my clothes off. Oh, don't lose that there. Clara is strong enough, though. Just shakes off the Swansea press. Pike. Neumann. Oh, nicely fed into Roberts. Iwata. Doyle. Doyle trying to run into the box. Roberts. Iwata crossing position. Drills it. Oh, how has Kyogo not scored on the back post? Huge chance for Birmingham. It's really well worked. We saw Hackney and Morris doing that really well last night for Borough against West Brom. What Doyle did there, just drive, run into the box. It's a good cross. Oh, I can't believe he's missed that. Kyogo broke his duck goal-wise. He just got his feet all in a muddle. If that hits him, all it has to do is go in the direction of the goal. And he's probably going to score, isn't he? But he gets his feet ahead of the ball and then he's kind of falling over and it bimbles around the post. Best opening of the game for Birmingham, but they still have not had a shot on target. Big chance for Kyogo. It was well worked though, wasn't it? Tommy Doyle in the Hayden Hackney role from last night. Kyogo, though, just couldn't get his feet sorted out. He was kind of in the right place. Just not able to compose himself. Oh, Iom, edge of the box here for Swans. Fulton's going to help him out as a red shirt gets a foot in there for Birmingham. Oh, nicely worked. Again, I've played some nice stuff, Swansea. Cross into the near post. Ion was there, but he's not Vipotnik, is he? And that is half time out of nowhere. Wasn't paying attention to the clock, was I? Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. I think Swansea deserve to be up at half time. They've played some nice stuff. They've been the team that's been kind of the protagonist, trying to move the ball, trying to get up the pitch, trying to pin Birmingham in. And they got themselves their goal as well, didn't they? In the meantime, Birmingham have had a couple of all right little spells, haven't they? However, Birmingham haven't had a shot on target. And this is, we have seen a couple of times Kumas getting behind Galbraith and putting cutbacks in. Dukes flipping that volley over his shoulder and wide of the post. And right at the end of the half, the best chance there, Kyogo can't sort his feet out after some good passing from Birmingham. And Iwata crosses it in low, but Kyogo can't convert it into the back of the net. I'm going in on Birmingham first, but Swansea have had much more of the ball. They've circulated it better. There's been 3 or 4 times where Swansea have been building up and you've been like, oh, that's good. Good move, that. And, you know, they've quickly found the space and played through Birmingham, you know, particularly getting overloads wide. We've seen it a few times, haven't we, where the wide man's very wide, the fullback's narrow, and they just get an extra man in there. And if the ball's moved cleverly and quickly, they found the space and managed to get in behind on a fair few occasions. The goal, though, is just a quick turnover. It's more the way Birmingham were trying to play, weren't they? You know, pounce. And the ball gets cleared, and you think Kyogo's going to get there first. And it's one back, and it kind of bounces back towards Wagner and Franco. And Franco just catches Wagner out, doesn't he? Nips in ahead of him. Once he gets a touch on the ball, providing Wagner can't foul him and take him down, we got big problems. And you see it all opening up, and Vipotnik sprinting towards goal in the middle. And you're all sat there saying, oh, if he can cross this to Vipotnik, he's definitely going to score. The cross is a good one. Beadle has a good go at it, but Vipotnik just gets there first. Gets something on it, hits the shot, and in it goes, back of the net. And that was the only goal of the half. Stats-wise, 55-45 on the possession in the end in Swansea's favour. That was as high as, I think, 66-67 at one point. XG, Swansea 1.04 to Birmingham's 0.93. But 0.35 of that is Kyogo's chance at the end of the first half. Remember, Pat Roberts put one around the post as well. Accumulation of chances other than that. And I repeat, Birmingham still have not had a shot on target. Right, I am going to return in 5 minutes. Where's my phone? I'll set my timer. Go and make yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever it is you might need, whatever's your tipple. I will return. I set my timer yesterday for 15 minutes. I'm not going to return in 15 minutes. I'm going to return in 5 minutes. I'm going to try and stuff something into my mouth and get my energy up here. Get your questions, get your comments in. We'll be back for the second half of that EFL Championship Saturday night game, which at half-time is Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. We'll be back in 5. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Half time in the 5:30 watch along here on Saturday night in the Championship, round 27 final game. Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. Elsewhere in the Championship, last night in round 27, Middlesbrough win 3-2 at West Brom. Last minute goal by Bergzog. To start off, a slew of wins for the top six sides, which was then followed up by Coventry, Ipswich and Millwall all winning. That's second, third and fourth in the earlies today. Coventry 2, Leicester 1, Ipswich 3, Blackburn 0, Watford 0, Millwall 2. In the 3 p.m s, Charlton 1, Sheffield United 0, Oxford Bristol City was 0-0. Preston 0, Derby 1. Bad day to lose for Preston. All of the sides up there winning other than North End, including Hull, who won 2-1 at Southampton. Mustn't miss out Pompey, who won 1-0 at Sheffield Wednesday. Big win for them. A second 0-0 between Stoke and QPR. Wrexham 1, Norwich 2. Makama at it again, but Norwich stay in the bottom 3 due to that Pompey victory. And our final game, number 12, is currently halfway done, and it is Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. We're going to be back for the second half imminently. Easy for me to say. Thank you for support in the first half. Brilliant on these super chats. We got our 5 super chats through nice and quickly, but I'd still love some likes if we can. So let's go for a like spike. You've got 11 seconds. Hit that thumbs up button. We have already got, tell me YouTube, 71. Let's see if you can drive us towards 100 likes. You've got 11 seconds. Here we go. Like spike time. Thank you, everybody, for your wonderful support. Let's shout out the super chatters as well. Graham, Kelly, Matty, Andy, Hayden, Lee, and Owain. Some wonderful support via super chat. Thank you very, very much for that. Kelly, did Enid have fun at her dance recital? I think she did, yeah. It's a bit nerve-wracking for them at that age. She had 3 little bits to do, bless her. She's not quite nailed facing the audience, but at that age, just get on the stage, do your bits as best you can and try and enjoy it. Although they do spend the first 45 seconds just trying to find me in the audience. But thank you for asking. Let's say hello to Graham in Kiwiland. Very, very far away from me here in gloomy Bedfordshire in the UK. We are going to the second half very, very soon. Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. Zan Vipotnik with his 11th goal of the season in the first half is the difference between the two sides today. As things stand in the live league table, Swansea would move above Birmingham. It would go 35 points Swansea. They'd go 14th. Birmingham would go into 15th. Obviously dropping below Swansea, who would make the switcheroony, the overtake. Swansea also would be on a run of 5 consecutive home EFL victories. So they are getting formidable, the Swans now, under Vitor Matos at the Swansea.com. We just saw Jay Stansfield warming up An injury risk, apparently, to bring Stansfield into the game. He's not started this one. How soon will we see the talisman for Birmingham? I'm sure we're going to see him. Just how soon is the question. Assuming there's no substitutions, I'll try and reset the teams for you right now. Swansea, Vigaroo in goal, Timon and Galbraith fullbacks, Burgess and Cabango centre-backs, Franco, Vidal and Fulton. Franco busting down the right-hand side to set up that opener for Vipotnik. Ronald Iom wide, Vipotnik the goal getter up top. Birmingham Beadle in goal, Iwata and Wagner fullbacks, Neumann and Clara centre-backs, Doyle and Paik are central midfield. Wide is Kumas and Roberts with Koyogo and Dukes. Well, Koyogo off Dukes up top. And they have had chances, Birmingham. Koyogo, the best of the game, arrived on the back stick. All he has to do is sort his feet out, and he definitely scores there, doesn't he? It's a tap in. But he can't. He gets his feet ahead of the ball. Oof. And it stays 0-0. Right. We have 45 minutes to go. As things stand, it's a home win for Birmingham. But it's the Championship, everybody. Literally anything could happen in the second half. And that is why we love it. We are off and running. Swansea 1, Birmingham 0. Vipotnik, the scorer, on 21 minutes. Keep those comments moving in the second half. Can Birmingham get back in this one? They need to score next, probably, if they are going to. Clara wins that in the air. And then again comes bursting through. Does well, actually, Clara. Would have got the free kick. Yeah, refs pulled it back. Good refereeing. Tried to play advantage there. Ball broke for Swansea and he's pulled it back for a Birmingham restart. Which it looks like James Beadle is going to get in the bloody mixer. Get it up there. From just inside his own half. Make defenders defend. Swansea can hold a high line. Shouldn't be that much danger from this distance out. They've won first contact. It's lobbed back in. Koyogo's offside. Can't do anything. And they just let it bounce through to Laurence Vigaroo in goal. Iom is being held by Iwata. Free kick, Swans. Lucky to get away without a yellow for that one. Both arms around the waist there. Clear foul. By the Birmingham. Another central midfielder turned right back. Birmingham have got one. Iwata. Swansea have got one. Galbraith as well. Franco tries to cross it from the right-hand side. He's put in one excellent cross in this game for his assist for Vipotnik. That wasn't an excellent cross. And Birmingham restart. Wagner boots it down the ground. Chris, got to go. Love the show with Matt. Well, thank you very much. You can find me and Matt SB on the League One prediction show over on his channel. I don't know. Guess we do that on Tuesday. You tell me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on the Sportsman on Monday, by the way. 3-game week coming up as well. Iom. Oh, little poke inside. It's opened up. Shot driven in from distance. Big block by Pike. And foul given on Franco by Dukes. Bit of a delayed reaction, but foul nonetheless. Ethan Galbraith has very deliberately spotted the ball. Does he fancy a shot here with the right foot? Timon would be the left foot option, but it's miles out. It's Gascoigne distance. Here comes Galbraith. Not bad hit. Goes for the Ronaldo exaggerated side foot. Doesn't get any power on it though, does he? Ben, do you watch the NFL? I do not, Ethan. I use up all my sport attention on this here YouTube channel. Nothing left to go round for any other sport. Corner, Birmingham. Dukes won it, I think. And it comes right-footed. Ooh, under the bar. Vigouroux's got it away. Ooh, living on their nerves there. Wagner recycles it. Roberts inside the box. Ooh, little cutback. No one's on his wavelengths there. Franco clears it. Well, that corner went right under the bar. And then anyone who stuck out a foot and made contact in the 6-yard box was scoring then, weren't they? It's good delivery, isn't it? Doyle. Kyogo nearly backed Vigouroux into the goal there, didn't he? Vigouroux, Superman punch. I think he was expecting to have a foul given. It was not forthcoming, which made it a pretty close shave there. Thrown down the line. Right, Wagner at left back. Hamza, hey Ben, I genuinely think our biggest deficiency, this is West Brom this season, not having a keeper with a high save percentage. Interesting. I hold you responsible. Oh, Alex Palmer, right. Interesting. Ball's out for a throw-in to Swansea, which Galbraith is going to take. He's gone forward early and straight through to James Beadle. 51 gone. No sign yet of Birmingham coming strong in the second half. Galbraith puts crosses go out for a goal kick. So Chris Davis will be contemplating what he's going to do if this goes 60, 65 minutes and his team is still trailing. Oh, they've lost it there. Franco hits the shot. It's blocked, spins through to Beadle. Vitor Matos talks a lot about the counter-pressing, doesn't he? They nearly got the regain there and made a chance immediately. Foul on Ronaldo. Just went out from centre back to left back. Really poor. Doyle totally sold down the ribs. A good block actually by Neumann, isn't it? Galbraith in the right back area. Boots it forward. Ben, the bench is full of kids and 3 senior players. Well, get those 3 senior players in. That's a starter, isn't it? Throwing off Iom. Down that right-hand side for Swansea. Birmingham, excuse me. It's worked over to Wagner. A bit of space. Wagner puts the cross in earlier. Hits Kyogo on the kind of thighs. Dukes is arriving behind him and is annoyed that that isn't allowed to run through to him. Wide of the post from Kyogo. Dukes is furious. He thinks if that gets left, he's arriving right on the cross. Could he have dummied it there, Kyogo? I wonder. Figueroa knocks it out to Burgess. Vidal helps it down the left. They've worked that well, actually. He's headed inside to Iom, and they've got a nice move opening up here. Can they switch this out to the right? I think a few of Iom's teammates are a bit annoyed. He's had a fair few shots this game. Certainly a couple of them where he could have slipped somebody in. He's taken a shot on from outside the box. Can this go on to Ronald? Can he go reverse ball into the box? Takes on what percentage-wise is the least likely to result in a goal, probably, in the long-range shot. But hey, you can argue as well that a shot will always more likely in the first event result in a goal than a pass. But hey, play the long game. Corner goes in. Oh, smashed against the post. Birmingham player went down. I think they wanted a free kick. Ronald from point blank range larrups it, left foot half volley. I think it hit where the post and the bar meet, didn't it? Swiped up in the air. Just goes loose. I think Kumas wanted a foul. He went away holding his face after Burgess's errant arm hit him. And it turned out to be a very good chance for Ronald, didn't it? Smacked against the post. Kyogo comes out for Stansfield. Not the best from Kyogo tonight. I know he's just got off the mark, hasn't he, with that goal in the FA Cup at Cambridge. However, I think that one was probably the last straw for Chris Davis today. Missed a good chance in the first half and probably has taken one off Dukes' toes just a couple of minutes ago. Could have gotten out of the way, couldn't he? Or could he? You tell me in the comments. But we thought Chris Davis would be going to the bench, and it's 56 minutes. He's brought Jay Stansfield in. Iwata through the back. I think it's Riddell who's down, isn't it? It's either him or Fulton. Could only see vague bit of hair colour. No number. Liam, another expected loss, equaling the championship winless record. Thank you. Hope Enid enjoyed her dance this afternoon. She did very well. Bless her. Even if I did leave at 10:45 and get back at 4 o'clock. It went on. Bless them. What are you going to do, hey? Got to show up for the kids, haven't you? Pike. Turned over again. They've hunted well in that area. Here's Franco. Franco hits the shot blocked by Clara. It's bouncing about. Iwata wants Beadle to come out and grab it. He does. Teddy, thoughts on Millwall win? excellent is all I'll say now. And we'll drill into that. Looking forward to that, actually, talking about Millwall on Hot Takes, which come out tomorrow morning. Remember, Watford, longest undefeated streak in the Championship going into today. Millwall don't care. It's helped on Stansfield into the box. Stansfield drills a shot side. Netting. Dukes played him in. I think he probably knew he wasn't going to score from then, but he just wanted to maybe fire a warning shot to say, look, I'm in the game now. And I'm going to make chances. I'm going to have shots. I'm going to make you work for this 3 points. Which are, as things stand, heading Swansea's way. That hit the side netting, didn't it? So Birmingham's still not had a shot on target. Not good. As we come up the hour mark. As pointed out in the chat, Chris Davis with not a great deal to play with on the bench. Really, Williamson and Fujimoto and reserves and kids. Other than that, Iwata, Clara, Neumann, Doyle goes back. Swansea keeping up their strong press. Ooh, Beadle taking a bit of a chance, passing that across Vipotnik. Beadle, Doyle, Pike, Doyle again, taking it off the toes of the centre-back, and then having his pass immediately intercepted by Franco, and then they haven't managed to work it. It's poor from Swansea, who have been neat and tidy today, haven't they? Am I streaming any games on Tuesday? Yeah, who is it on Tuesday? It is Wrexham, Leicester, and then Wednesday is Stoke, Borough. Friday is Derby, West Brom. Saturday, I don't know who it is in the early. It's probably Millwall, Charlton, won't it, out of those three? I think we did the reverse game. Remember, we also have games on Sunday and Monday to end the 3-game week. Pompey Saints and Norwich, Coventry. So plenty coming up on the channel. A busy, busy week. Dukes tries to feed that into Stansfield. Dukes wants handball. He's not going to get one. Timon. Burgess. Back to Vigouroux. Fulton comes short to receive. Burgess. Switch of play to Galbraith. Pulls it down with Kumas breathing down his neck. Helps it up the line to Ronald, but I think Kumas has been whistled for fouling Ethan Galbraith. Sorry, I'm just sorting my neck out, you lot. The struggle is real when it comes to my aging neck. Clara foot in there. Whistle had already gone. Birmingham restart just inside the defensive half. Clara. They've won it back high again and slid into the channel. Is Vidal going to get there first? Yes. Can he do anything with it? Neumann stays goal side the whole time. Vidal wants to run at him. Is he going to spin him? Tries to win the corner, but Neumann crunches in there. He wins that particular battle. And it bimbles back through. You need one of those neck massages off Timu. I think we got something inside vaguely that does that, but yeah, you can't beat the human touch, I'm afraid. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Spice Girls. Happy days. Iwata wins that. Stansfield turns it around. Good tracking back by Franco. He's had a busy old game, hasn't he? Getting the assist. Getting down the right-hand side. Hayden, I'll massage your neck if you go up for a few games. It's taken a turn here. I've been offered a massage live on the internet. He might be in line for man of the match, mightn't he, Franco? I reckon he'd get it if we stop right now. Beadle. Doyle. Clara. Wagner. Ronald snaps in. Vitor Matos has just waved furiously down the touchline. We're about to get some substitutions, I think, from Swansea. Going to freshen it up. And as discussed by the chat, Swans are in far more of a position to make some manoeuvres off the bench than Birmingham are, aren't they? Birmingham don't have a lot there. Liam Cullen's going to come in. I assume he's going to play wide. Knocked out right-hand side for Iwata. Doyle to Clara. One back by Swansea. But Birmingham having a fair little bit of the ball here. I reiterate, though, that they still haven't had a shot on target, have they, Blues? And you're kind of relying on own goals if you can't do that. Yeah, 0 shots on target, and we are at minute 66 here. Worked round the corner by Dukes. He had the give and go open there for Iwata. Oh, it's going to be a double. Is that Yalkule? I stand corrected. I assumed they wouldn't take Vipotnik out, but it's all about pressing, isn't it, for Matos? So even though Vipotnik will get you a goal, he's more interested in Cullen coming in and pressing, I guess. So Cullen and Yalkoye come in for Vipotnik and Vidal. I assume they're both straight swaps. Yalkoye will come and sit in midfield and run around a lot, and Cullen will go up front and run around a lot. They really do want to get after Birmingham at the back. They've done that pretty well today, haven't they? As we head towards the final 20 minutes of this one. So that's one sub window now used by both teams. Birmingham bringing in Stansfield. Oh, is that going to break in the box for Dukes? Nearly did. Just a quick one, lobbed forward, wasn't it? But hey, that's all it can take sometimes. If Dukes can control that, he's almost in on goal. Channel ball looking for Ronaldo's under hit. Kumas gives it straight back. Oh, nice ball inside the fullback. Now Ronaldo's in, sticks the cross in. Ambitious cross there, looking for Eon. Beadle comes out and gathers it. Needed to be whipped, maybe bounced with outswing that one, and then Beadle can't come and get it, but keeper does well in the end to grab it. Can he shape this one? Bounce it through the box? I think if he does that, it has to be really accurate because Neumann had pretty much eaten up all the ground there, hasn't he? Blue Shadow, still no shot on target. Subs come on at the wrong time. Oh, they're going to get a shot on target now. Kumas puts it across the box. Is it going to break here? That won't go down as a shot on target, but it was on target from Kumas. And again, as if Fulton's got it in the face again. He got smacked in the face with one from Pat Roberts. That'll go down as a block rather than a shot on target, won't it? Liam, rising tide at the bottom, as I called last night. West Brom are in trouble. Yeah, we have had a good day at the bottom, actually. Oxford got a point, didn't they? Norwich got 3 and Pompey got 3. So, yeah, we have moved on to a team in the relegation zone now at a point per game. That being Norwich. Pompey have 2 games in hand. Got to face Ipswich and Charlton in those 2. Play Ipswich at home, obviously. Travel to Charlton. Fixture congestion is coming, particularly for Ipswich, actually, in February. 5 away games in 3 weeks for Town, albeit 1 in the FA Cup. Back-to-back away games against Wrexham for the Tractor Boys. We're into the last 20 here. And it is still 1-0 Swans. And in this run of 4 consecutive home wins, 2-0, 1-0, 2-1, 1-0. So they have been good at keeping goals against down and nicking games low margin. Is this going to fall now? Roberts, he sorts his feet out and he drives in the equalising goal, and Birmingham have had a shot on target now, haven't they? Patrick Roberts took his sweet time there. Broke for him in the box. He wanted to wait and wait until he got the right position on the right foot. He unleashes it. He hits it bar and in. And it is Swansea 1, Birmingham 1. Roberts with the equalising goal. Birmingham back in it. Your thoughts on that one in the comments. It went out wide to Wagner. It's a bit of a speculative cross, isn't it? I think Dukes kind of waffles a foot at it, does he? He's going to get an assist, actually, I think, Dukes, for that. Sort of backheels it. Am I being unfair to him? If he means to do that, he's not going to get an assist because Roberts nicks it against the Swansea shin. I thought he just wafted his foot at that one, Dukes. But he actually tries to backheel it mid-air. Does get to Roberts. There is then a touch off a Swansea shin. And then Roberts sorts his feet out and just blasts it in off the bar. And it is 1-1. Pat Roberts with the equaliser for Birmingham City. I think that is 3 goals now, 4 assists for the season for Roberts. It's been a good signing, hasn't he? Went all the way to the playoff final, didn't he, with Sunderland last season, but not to the Premier League. Back down in the Championship. (1-1). Birmingham will be taking a point away from this one as things stand. And of course, at 1-0 to Swans, it was going to be an overtake. So that now drops, obviously, swings everything 3 points, doesn't it? Drops Swansea by 2 and adds 1 onto Birmingham. Beadle bowls that out. And they haven't been great, Birmingham. But they're going to come away with a point as things stand. Cullen gets in there, but it's gone out for a throw. Late drama last night. We had 5 goals. Just the 2 so far tonight. Will we get another one? And is it going to be a winning goal? If there's only one more, it's guaranteed to be a winning goal. But who says there'll only be one more, hey? Iwata trying to run from right back all the way through. Oh, goodness me. Went back to Vigouroux. And he tried to soft shoe that past Stansfield. He got away with it. That could have been embarrassing, couldn't it, eh? Oh, little knock inside to the edge of the box. Stansfield, can he get in there? Oh, goodness me. Nearly an own goal by Jay Fulton. I was wondering whether that was Cameron Burgess there. Again, he's got a couple of own goals this season. Vigouroux has to knock it round the post. Let's be quite plain about this. He had to make the challenge there, Fulton. Else, Stansfield is going to take a touch and have a huge chance to make it 2-1. Could have put it in his own net. Corner Birmingham near post again under the bar. It's going to fall edge of the box. It is driven in. I think Roberts again left-footed. And after all that, Birmingham have gone from looking pretty impotent up front to looking more likely to win it now. That's how game state changes when you throw a goal into the mix. Goals change games, and all the momentum feels like it's with Birmingham now. Does that count as a shot? No, it won't do. The Fulton one, I'm assuming you're referring to. Here comes Cullen into the box, hits the shot, blocked off Neumann, corner. Swansea, basketball, everybody. It's the second time it's exactly the same corner, right under the bar. This time it's Stansfield. Ref actually had to hold up his wrist to say, look, my watch didn't beep. Goal line tech has not gone off here. That did not cross the line. Another sub for Swansea. Inusa has just come into the game. Iom has come out. They've all been like-for-like swaps by Vitor Matos. So with that being said, I assume he's going to go and play down the left wing. Galbraith. Cabango. Uyakue. Nearly has it pickpocketed from him. It's going to be a restart, though, to Swansea. Just over 10 to go here of normal time. 1-1. Pat Roberts getting Birmingham back in the game in the second half. Had to wait until minute 72 to get their first shot on target. Oh, nice one inside by Franco. Puts it across the box. Oh, goodness me. Keeper comes out there, Beadle. It's a little reverse ball by Franco. Ronaldo puts it across. Who is it arriving in the box there? Is it Anusa, the sub? I think it is. Why doesn't he slide? Just throw himself at that. Scores if he makes contact. Look at Vipotnik's goal in the first half. You've done half the job just getting there. Just let it hit you and it'll go in. Anusa back out wide after the corner. And it goes back. Stick! Free header hits the crossbar. Goodness me. Wow. Cullen. Back stick heads it across the keeper. They have hit the woodwork twice now, Swansea. First half, it was Franco, wasn't it, with the left foot. This time, Cullen hits the bar. Living on their nerves there. Oh, he's completely beaten both the keeper and Neumann jumping on the line. It just comes back off the crossbar. Fascinating game, this one. When it went 1-1, you were looking at it thinking, Birmingham might nick this now. Back it comes the other way. Swansea hit the bar, and they're back in it all of a sudden. Kai Wagner has been whistled. Birmingham attacking now. Stansfield cross blocked. Yalkoe. Iwata again narrow. Wins it back for Birmingham. Big boot down the ground by Beadle. And Burgess heads that back home. I love you all in the chat. If you could express your opinions, minus the swearing, it helps me put them all on the screen and not get demonetized. Asterisks, exclamation points are your friends. You can say it without saying it, but don't say it, if you know what I mean. Help me out. Galbraith. Back to Galbraith, crossing position, right-hand side. Inusa wanting something on the back stick there. Looked like he was playing for it, to be honest. Head injury. Doctors waved on. To be fair, they've both got their arms around each other. Bored me senseless, those decisions. You'll have two players as the ball's going into the box. Neither of them looking at the ball. Neither of them playing. Both wrestling each other. And the fans of Team A only see the player of Team B holding their player. And the fans of Team B only see the players of Team A holding theirs. And it's all just a bit boring. Everyone's holding each other. I think we're going to see the shots against the woodwork here. 3 of them now. Yeah, I forgot about Ronaldo. 1 from Franco, 1 from Ronaldo, and Cullen's header now. 3 times off the woodwork. Am I paying for therapy this week? 2 away games here. I can't afford therapy. I just paid my tax bill, man. No, all good, guys. I like to swear as much as the next guy, but when I submit my streams here on YouTube, I put that it's clean. So that means I can't swear because I've broken my promise then. And I want to put the comments up there on the screen so everyone can see them rather than just selecting them out. But that does mean we want to try and avoid expletives. I reiterate, not that I don't use them myself, but just not here. Or in front of a 4-year-old, yeah? Attempted clearance down the right is blocked. Looks like Williamson is going to come on. When did Joel Ward come on? It was Ward who tried to pop that down the line for Swansea. I didn't even see him come on. Ward has obviously just arrived. I say in the January window, but he was a free agent, so they could have signed him when they wanted, to be honest. He was doing a bit of TV. Looked like he wanted back in, and Swansea have given him the gig. Can play centre-back or right-back. He's gone to play at right-back. Ethan Galbraith moves in to central midfield. Alistair, about 30 seconds before you spotted him. There you go. Sometimes I go about 10 minutes without noticing the substitution. You don't realise how much there is going on here. There's 22 blokes running around on this screen, and there's another few hundred commenting on this screen over here. And I'm in between two. Can I give your daughter Lottie listening to her first stream of yours? Yes. Hey, Lottie. You poor darling. Daddy's making you listen to me. But we love having you here, Lottie. Cabango is going to take the restart for Swansea. We've got 5 minutes normal time to go. There's been a fair bit of bimbling about, hasn't there, in substitutions and a goal and whatnot in the second half. I think we had a head injury as well. So it should be a fair amount of stoppage time, shouldn't they? 5 minutes maybe? So there's probably 10 to play in total. Clara. Shank by Neumann. It's going to be a throw into Swansea. He knows it. Burgess to Cabango. Hayden, we bagged a late winner in the reverse. Let's do it again. Late winner coming? Anybody? It's the Championship. Throw in down the right-hand side from Joel Ward. Ward second to the ball there, but it has turned over. Ronald gets it and clever. Yeah, draws a foul there. Ronald takes the hit, goes down. Cullen takes the free kick. From the wrong place. And here we go again. It's going to be Galbraith with the restart. He's going to boot it in long. Cullen's doing the Vipotnik trick of standing offside. But they don't win the first contact. Go straight back to Galbraith, who boots it in again. With not a great deal of accuracy. And Inusa kind of goes in sideways on there. Drawn the foul. Sad to see Keshi and Dykes go. Dykes an assist for Charlton today. Ben, you're such a nice guy. Kelly, comment of the day. One we can all get behind there. Who do I think will get the second? I'm going to do famous last words here. Blue Shadow. I think this one's going to end 1-1, isn't it? It's not going to be a winner in this, is there? Really? We'll see. As I say, famous last words as Kumas tries to spin his man on the edge of the box. Shanks the shot there. Oh, he doesn't shank it, does he? Just crawls wide of the post. Trying to hit big Willemsen, who's got size on his side. Is he going to play up front, Willemsen? They just want a big unit up there. Here is Yalkoe. Cabango. Into the last minute of regular time here. Ward. Ronald. Yalkoe. Timon. Slides it down the line to Inusa, who's 1v1 with Iwata. He fancied a run at him there, didn't he? Iwata just stands up, gets the foot in. If he goes past him, there's problems, isn't there? Right, I think we're going to get 5 minutes stoppage time. But I don't normally get those right, do I? Ooh, don't put that there. He's giving it straight to Stansfield. Stansfield drives forward. He's got zero support. And, yeah, comes a cropper for that reason. Turned over right to Jay Stansfield, but they just couldn't get up next to him. 4 minutes of stoppage time coming. Give us a like before you go, guys. We're into stoppage time. Did we get 100 likes in the end? Let me have a little check on here. Watch along. Oh, 96 likes. Right, come on. I need 4 more likes. Hit the thumbs up button if you're watching right now. Get us over the 100 marker. That would be lovely. We have played 1 minute of the minimum 3. Willemsen is trying to control the ball after a fashion. He's done it. Kumas tried to poke it inside. Pake. Poked down the line by Kumas. And, well, Birmingham have got the ball. They've got the possession. I wonder if they'll hurl a long throw in here. Scott Wright is going to come in for the last sort of 2 minutes. Going to get an appearance bonus. Well done, you lot. 119 likes. That flew up. Thank you very, very much. Clara. Birmingham, just get it in the box, make a chance. Good ball that by Doyle. Wagner tries to help it back. Swansea clear their lines, but Cullen tries to kind of head it onto himself, and it's going to be a throw-in to Blues right on halfway. Final sub about to be made. Wagner loops that forward again. Swansea defenders being forced to just clear stuff here. Stansfield's going to have a run at that, but Cabango will see it out. And we've restarted without the sub having been made. So Birmingham still set to bring Wright in. He stood on the touchline. Pike in the middle. Turned over. Ronald. Body check there by Wagner. And that'll be a free kick to Swansea. I assume we get the last substitution now. And I wonder if Swansea boot this free kick into the box and just try and cause some chaos with what's likely to be the last phase of play of the game. Galbraith's going to pop it in. Did Birmingham bring Wright in? I don't think it did they? Has he come in? What number is he wearing? 11? I can't see him. Right, here comes the free kick. 10 seconds of minimum stoppage time to play. Galbraith in back stick. That's keeper's ball, isn't it? Yeah, easy catch by Beadle. Does Fulton not get carded there for stopping the restart? He doesn't. Beadle goes long, straight down the middle and straight to his opposite number, Vigouroux. And there is the full-time whistle. Swansea 1, Birmingham 1. Both sides have to settle for a point here. Swansea led at half-time through Zan Vipotnik's goal. Pat Roberts gets the equaliser. All of that means there was a point, obviously, with Swansea leading where they were overtaking Birmingham in the Championship table today. That wasn't to be. Birmingham stay 14th, Swansea 16th. They're only 2 points apart, those two. Swansea have been very good at home recently. As they were leading, we were looking at a 5th straight home win for the Swans, but not to be. Swansea are probably going to be kicking themselves with that because they've hit the post or crossbar 3 times on top of the goal and they've only conceded 1 shot on target, and that ball flew in the net from Patrick Roberts. So, I mean, on the one hand, you can argue, oh, Swansea, well, they've conceded from their only shot on target. On the other hand, you can say, look, Birmingham's finishing wasn't amazing. Kyogo particularly had a very good chance that he couldn't convert. Roberts had one in the first half. A couple of them blocked as well that didn't go down as shots on target. So maybe lies, damn lies, and statistics. I thought Swansea were good value to go in at half-time 1-0 up. I thought they were at it in the first half a bit more than Birmingham were. A little bit more proactive. You know, the side that was looking to make things happen, with Birmingham maybe looking to play off what Swansea were doing and get some counter-attack chances in that manner. So, yeah, Vipotnik gets the opener. Nicely worked by Franco down the right-hand side. Nicks in front of Wagner. Sticks a good cross in, and we're all watching it as it's developing. You see the play turns around and Vipotnik's on his own in the middle of the box, and you're like, look, just cross it to him and he's going to score. That's exactly what Franco does, and in it goes into the back of the net. So Franco has one tipped onto the bar by Beadle. There's the one slammed onto the bar by Ronald from the set play as well. But despite Birmingham's lack of shots on target and lack of options off the bench, they brought Stansfield in, but we don't think he's fit. There wasn't much else other than that. I think they ended the game with Willemsen, a big midfielder, just as a unit there. Big lump up front for them. But they did get the equalising goal. And it's kind of nicely worked, actually, because Wagner sticks the cross in. And I thought Dukes is just, wafting his foot at it. But he does try the mid-air back heel. And that does stitch the Swansea back line up. And Roberts does well. He gets a little nudge off a Swansea boot. But he just waits and waits. Doesn't snatch at it. And then when he gets a chance to stick his foot through it, hits it nice and hard, roof of the net, barring in, keeper's not saving it. 1-1. As I mentioned, Cullen and Swansea hit the bar again at 1-1. And we end level. I guess Swansea edged it and would have been the more likely winner. You'll have to let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. But the stats say 50-50 on the possession. It's 1.60 to 1.02 in Swans' favour on the XG. 19 shots to 12. As I mentioned, Birmingham only one shot on target, 4 for Swansea. And they also hit the post, bar, etc. 3 times on top of that. So probably, given it's a home game and Swansea are good at home and Birmingham aren't great away from home and they had the lead and they hit the woodwork 3 times, you're probably going to land on that being a better point for Birmingham than for Swansea. In terms of the bigger narratives for both clubs and the bigger arcs, Birmingham still don't have that gravitas away from home that they do at home. And Swansea kind of do have it at home. So I do think it's a decent point in the end for Birmingham. Remember, we are in 3-game week mode right now. First of 2 in a row at home for Swans. They play Blackburn on Tuesday and then they go to Hull at the weekend. Birmingham have to travel in midweek, but they do go to Sheffield Wednesday, who haven't won in about 100 years, before rounding the week out at home to Stoke. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Swansea 1, Birmingham 1. Let me say a huge thank you for all of your lovely, wonderful support. I'll put these nice comments I can see up here over the outro at the end. I am going to go and take 5 and then I'll probably start working on the hot takes for tomorrow morning. So checkout should be 9:45 if I'm working hard and properly, that we get the hot takes out. We'll review the whole of Championship round 27. The action never stops because we go 3-game week. So we should have predictions with Sam Parkin coming on Monday. And I will also be in Manchester on Monday for the Sportsman Untitled podcast. Check that out on the Sportsman channel there. Thank you to the wonderful people at Betfred for organising that and looking after our watch-alongs here as part of the deal. And then we are back into it in midweek. There should be, all being well, another 2 watch-alongs here on the channel this week. I believe it is, what's the TV game? Wrexham Leicester on Tuesday and Stoke Borough on Wednesday. And all being well, we should be back on Friday, on Saturday lunchtime, on Sunday for the South Coast Derby. And then we've actually got Coventry Norwich as well, or Norwich Coventry, whichever way round, on Monday night as well. So it should be a really busy week and a good fun week of content here on the channel. Make sure you've liked, subscribed, etc. And I will see you in the morning, everybody, for the hot takes. Over and out. Swansea 1, Birmingham